It's time to talk about this. I wanted to do this in a separate video to kind of just rant a little bit. I don't know how did we get a solid Braun Strowman versus Omos match, but we couldn't get the same feeling from Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. It's not that the match was horrible, because I do like that Bobby Lashley looked like a beast and he went toe to toe with Brock Lesnar and tossed him all around ringside. But the pacing was just like, let's get to the point, let's get it over with. You know what I mean? It felt rushed. It felt like a Vince McMahon type of production, which we've seen that plenty of times and have complained plenty of times as well. I just thought that these guys who were destined to meet in the ring at some point in time were going to have a full-blown match. And for it to just be like old school, not count or mean anything in terms of titles, but for it to just be about who's the better competitor, who's the better man. And I thought that was enough to sell itself, especially since this was a dream match. Now, it was better than the matchup we had in January, right, at the Royal Rumble. It was better than that, in my opinion. But that's not enough. It felt like a Goldberg match, right? Everyone always complains about Goldberg, and I'm like, well, it works a little bit because it's high octane action, and it's Goldberg. He's much older than these guys, and he's not as fit or as active as these guys are. I feel like even though these guys are up there in age, they could have done much better. I don't really blame Bobby. Bobby's a full-time performer. Bobby can definitely put on the match. And Brock Lesnar's capable of it. But there's a fine line that they have to walk to please Brock Lesnar and for Triple H to continue working with Brock Lesnar, especially for Crown Jewel, which is an agreement that they came to with Saudi Arabia, So they're obligated to have these spectacle type matches. And it did catch me by surprise that it started the show, but I just felt that we could have had a better outcome. Now, I do think that the story is going to continue, especially with the way that Brock Lesnar won. Brock Lesnar beat Bobby on a reversal with his back against the mat. Like, it was just weird. We need to see something. I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because I was so disappointed. I was so excited for this match. I thought that it was an opportunity to rewrite history, right? We would finally get the dream match we've been begging for. And ultimately, we got a cheap, fast-paced, get-it-out-the-way type of matchup. So we'll see if they end up meeting in the ring again. I really hope they do. And it'll be for the final time, obviously. But we'll see how Triple H goes about it and how Brock Lesnar responds. Hit me up in the comment section. How did you feel about this match? Ultimately, for me, I just wanted more. And I was left wanting more at the end of the day, which is good in some cases, but in this case, it's just flat out bad because it felt lazy. That's just how it felt to me. Peace.